first few seasons, Stewie is a maniacal, evil little genius baby that makes machines and gadgets and stuff, and now he's just a gay little baby.
He really is. That's all they know. Like he's a smart gay baby.
Out of context,
it's crazy work.
That's crazy. That's a crazy, bro. When we do we should make a clip of that and just start the clip with now he's just a gay little baby.
What are we talking about?
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling.
All right, welcome back to the Bebop Boys Podcast, man, where we talk about music and not music, movies, animes, TV shows, comic books, and all types of fly shit. Hello, mate. Welcome back.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Good evening, Governor.
I was not expecting that.
Tea and crumpets and whatnot.
Y'all know how
feeling today?
This is great time.
Lear's the only one that didn't do accent.
Nah, because it's like
Lear can't do an accent.
Lear's accent's gonna be terrible.
Lear.
you know what?
Talk British.
Deport all these bro. Get all these out here.
Humor me.
Get all these out here.
Humor me. Say a British accent.
I was like, his was like Australian.
Oi, coon. That British. That British enough for you? Is that British enough for you? Do I got to get the dolphins too? Huh? Do you want me to conquer the dolphins? Because the queen be conquering it.
You win, bro.
Thank you. How's everybody doing?
Good, bro. How are you?
I missed you guys last week.
Missed you, bro. Yeah. Bro, it felt so weird not getting interrupted on the pod, bro. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there.
Well, stop saying dumb shit. I won't have to interrupt you.
Hey, yo, Daves, put the sign up.
Clap.
It felt good to get lunch afterwards too.
Oh yeah, without me.
Lunch.
Lear.
Yeah,
I was about to say that was
with Lear. The who's mad that we go to lunch sometimes.
Yo, don't bring on off-pod shit onto the pod.
We went to
not my
Hamlin
fault.
Pub. Remember we got.
I
got that Italian grinder. Yeah, me and you got. All right,
That's what it was called.
It took me
That's
4
what it
days to
was
eat
called.
that bitch.
It took you 4 days.
It took me 4 days.
Highly
to eat that bitch. I swear to
possible.
God. Highly plausible
Where did y'all go?
conversation. We went to
Pub down the street.
Oh, okay.
and it was good. It was good. We guessed the
never
waitress
eaten
name.
there.
I was
Yeah,
closest.
I've never eaten there.
Benny was the
I was
closest.
the
Like in person.
closest.
Hold on.
Even the
Persia
waitress agreed.
And Tolio, we're talking about the waitress. Yeah, Benny was closest with the name.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
Okay,
She even said he was.
thank you.
She's a woman.
Wow.
It's her month. Let
It
her,
is women's
let her
month.
rock.
I'm sorry.
Let her
She
rock.
was right.
It was a day.
Also, it's her
It's a
name.
day.
Oh, it's a y'all
It's a month.
Y'all trying to minimize
It's a-
women's shit.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Matt's been watching. Matt took Andrew Tate's course.
Red pill
He
as
needs to take
fuck.
my course. What the?
Yeah, to be frank about it. Let's go.
Yeah, Yo,
The
I
math
fuck with it.
system.
you got a brand right there. Just
Exactly.
like,
I just need
I'm just
10%.
being frank.
I'm just being frank. Bro.
Red pill, Matt.
Tell it how it is.
Facts don't care about your feelings, bro.
Yeah. They don't.
What happened?
That was great. Me and Lear got matching Moscow mules.
What is that?
Yeah,
drink.
those drinks. Yeah, those drinks. Yeah,
You were there.
I had that Kentucky mule. Yeah, then you ate my pizza and then decided you were gonna buy some more today. I didn't eat your pizza. I had not a
you,
slice.
I
looked at him. We now all look the same. I know that.
direct
That's
like
why
that.
I looked at him.
Don't
What
be
is a
saying like I'm gonna
mule?
eat your
you,
pizza.
You ate my pizza.
Don't
I'm not
say
saying
it like
I'm
that.
gonna.
Would
You
don't
ate
say
my
it like
pizza.
that. I don't
You
like how you're saying it.
Looked me in my eyes.
Stop looking at me
and
like
you
that.
Ate my pizza.
Stop
got to say
fucking saying
You ate
that.
my pizza, and now you out here last night. You come into the house and you're like, "Hey, you want to get matching tramp stamp tattoos? I'm thinking about getting. We're all in this together. Tattooed as a tramp stamp. Y'all get
Look at if you're watching this, the
Move
face
on.
the face that he just
You want us
made.
to press right, nigga?
That's how you know Nick is lying. So Nick was the one that suggested getting tramp stamp tattoos of High School Musical saying we're all in this together.
Yeah. Yo, that's a vivid imagination. Yeah, I'm gonna get it because at my job sometimes I gotta bend over and go through these drawers, so people will see it.
You don't have to get that. Just I vehemently denied that. Just so
Using big words nobody knows.
So you know what I was doing
niggas
all
don't know what
weekend?
vehemently means.
I was watching One Piece, the One Piece live action. Yeah.
Before we get into
That
that,
was a horrible transition.
before we get into that, Ben, let's do some nerd news.
Oh, nerd news. Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Does
Please.
Ben have nerd news?
Before we have to hear more about tramp stamps.
Yes, I have nerd news.
I'm trying to
I'm trying to like get you prepped, nigga.
Dude,
You
it's
weren't
gonna stay
ready.
in my face.
This
Hold
nigga
on.
wasn't ready.
They got to stand in your face.
Hey, somebody replace his nerd news, bro. Niggas not ready out
Hey, yo,
here.
I got you, bro. I got you.
He said, "Fuck it, you do it."
Yo, what's up, guys?
Oh,
Benny,
my God.
Chainsaw Man. So today we got nerd news. Chainsaw Man is
Too much bass in
supposedly
your voice.
ending this month soon. Sad face.
You don't sound Italian
You didn't say
enough.
Slash.
I was about to say, for some reason you think
Slash
Benny's a
soon.
surfer.
Yeah. Sup, bro? Jonah
in
Hill
here
over
on
here.
nerd news.
at low tide.
Do your own nerd news.
Just came in
Right.
from the ocean.
Bury that.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, we got Chainsaw Man is sadly ending soon. I heard it was this month, but it's like, but reading it, man.
Is it like
fuck,
permanently ending or just a season? No, there was no
No,
season. It
so
was a
like
movie.
You talking about the manga?
Oh, the manga.
man. So like it would
okay.
be. There's no confirmation for like another part, but the way shit's going on, man.
Yeah.
Xbox announced a new system called the Project Helix. I don't know how I feel about it, but that's why GTA 6 pushed it back a year so they could do development and what's it called? Optimize it for that system. No one cares.
It's
about-
probably going to be a full PC.
GTA wasn't done anyway.
Yeah, it's like we
Regardless.
ain't getting that shit. Highguard is officially shutting down servers.
We can just move on.
I don't even know what the game's about, to be honest.
Nobody knows.
The directors for K-pop Demon Hunters for the second one are the same.
How it's
Why
done,
would
done,
Why
done.
would they have any different directors?
I
That's
don't-
stupid.
It's
Sometimes
it's
they do
news,
that.
bro.
Fuck it up then. Man.
Especially for something like that, because they didn't believe in it. Like they didn't think it was going to be successful, so it would make. I could see them trying to change it.
Yeah.
So,
That would make me so mad,
Into the
Loki.
I
Spider-
would be mad as fuck.
Like, don't put your hands in it. Y'all didn't want it. We did it.
Like,
Well,
Don't touch it.
One and a half.
No, Into the Spider-Verse, they made that first movie with not the intention of making more, or it
Oh,
being big,
okay, I see.
and then the fact that it became the biggest thing ever, they're like, all right, let's make a little bit more.
Aaron Pierce confirmed for Superman sequel. That's pretty hype. There's a Family Guy spinoff with Stewie. It's greenlit for 2 seasons.
That's going to be so
Why
funny.
did that take so long? It's been like
No, for real though.
30 years. Like that
Well,
shit
to be
should've
fair,
been
they've only had one spinoff, and it didn't do...
no, American Dad is still out there.
No, not American
No,
Dad.
that's
Spin-off
not
of
a
Family
spin-off.
Guy.
Oh, you talking about
Cleveland.
I don't know.
Cleveland.
Cleveland show was pretty good.
I personally,
That's-
Like, I
that's a-
liked it,
that's
but-
your- I ain't like Cleveland.
I
I
love,
liked Cleveland, but it wasn't like...
out of all of the Seth MacFarlane shows, Cleveland Show is like as
Your
close
favorite?
to, well, as close to Family Guy, because at the end of the day, Family Guy is the
That's,
best,
I
because
think
it's the
that's
same thing
why
as
it
Cleveland
didn't-
Show, but
like,
the Cleveland
they just
Show is more
merged the
just
show.
the
Nick,
black community.
Black.
Yeah, it was just Black Family Guy.
Boo!
Yeah, pretty much. Which
We gonna get to the black
I love.
community in One Piece.
Nick,
go ahead.
Nick.
white, yeah,
No,
it's a
he,
white
no,
guy.
he's black.
black
they
now.
changed.
He's
it.
black.
He's
now.
black now.
This Stewie
Yeah,
spinoff
yeah.
show. How the he's a baby.
Hey,
Time travel.
Honestly,
Daycare.
it could just. He'd be doing a lot of side quests, bro.
He do.
So you,
It could just be
The
all
thing
side
would be the
quests.
best parts.
the
of
funny
Family
thing about Family Guy, I didn't watch Simpsons, so I can't say it, but Family Guy, there's literally like a development. Like every single character is completely
They're
different.
not the same as they
For
were.
the worst, at least in the opinion of like the writing, because you first few seasons, Stewie is a maniacal, evil little genius baby that makes
Yeah.
machines and gadgets and stuff, and now he's just a gay little baby.
He really is. That's all they know. Like he's a
Yo, that-
smart gay baby.
Out of context,
It's crazy work.
that's crazy.
that's a crazy, bro. When we do that, we should make a clip of that and just start the clip with "Now he's just a gay little baby,"
What are we talking about?
and then just put it on after that.
Benny, anything else?
yeah.
yeah.
He's like
Dun, dun, dun.
evil version of
Bobby's World.
Bobby's World. Stewie is the evil version of Bobby's World.
You know, not to sidetrack it completely, but like there's also that with Cartman from South Park. Like Cartman literally,
I wouldn't want to.
yeah, but he also like they watered him down quite a bit,
Stewie's less
Compared-
racist,
like-
but yeah.
bro. Cartman.
Very less racist.
I'm not saying in that way. I'm just saying they watered him down in general. 'cause,
Yeah, he
like,
killed parents at one
Cartman
point.
killed someone's parents and made them eat.
Yeah.
Made him
Yeah, I was
eat
about to
them.
say,
Yeah.
And now
Cartman,
he's like, he just says like kind of edgy.
he's ignorantly.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an
ignorantly
edgelord
evil.
now.
That was
Like
one of the only
he's
episodes I've
edgy
seen.
at a point that just like he's ignorant, while before it was like he's generally evil.
Well,
Like,
he's mad everything
genuinely-
is woke now. He can't, hate the Jews.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. What you got next?
Yu-Gi-Oh slams the White House for using anime footage for a pro video.
Fuck the White House.
usual
yeah.
American activity.
Why would they do that?
Yeah.
What
the
did
White
they do?
House.
I'm sorry.
White House is
Say that again, Ben.
They used Yu-Gi-Oh's anime footage.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh's anime developers, they slammed the White House for using the show in like a pro-war video on X.
Do you know how many times the White House has been, has
And that is
gotten
it for nerd news.
cease and desist and for using different.
Yeah, they be tripping, bro.
But then that literally just goes so far in showing how money means nothing, because like they just keep doing it, like, and they'll keep getting sued, cease and desist, slammed, but they're the government.
But
what the fuck are we gonna do?
U.S. Nintendo
Raise your taxes.
Nintendo U.S. said they're going to sue them because they use something. They use some
Yeah, the
Nintendo
Wii.
shit. In
They
there.
use
yeah,
the
that-
Wii.
yeah. So I don't know.
But even
bro. It's
again,
just-
but again, like we're
so crazy.
at worst. God, don't do that.
And it's
But
like,
then it's like
what's the
the
point?
government, they're
Like,
gonna do it.
They're trying to get some niche,
Yeah, it's some
community.
The government is trying
Oh,
to.
they're cool,
They just
bro.
it's social media now. They gravitate
definitely
towards what
have
is the
kids.
Yeah,
majority,
it's
and the
some-
majority is now like social media. So it's like it's a meme. Ha, I'm not gonna take it seriously.
Let me go to the war.
Ha, ha.
Because they're not marketing it for us. They're marketing it for the
Yeah,
5
they're
years,
trying
10
to
years.
market it
and-
to
and-
Gen Z and Gen Alpha.
And people that don't even give
Like,
it about
cool
it,
guys,
because
right?
like people
Here's Yu-Gi-Oh!
I swear to God,
people
nigga.
that really give a shit about like the politics and shit that's going on, like will know that this isn't a joking matter. No matter what side you're on, you don't joke about this. So then you get the side of most of the people that we know that are on that side and grifters. They don't actually give a about the politics. So when they're seeing the memes, they're like, yeah. Yeah, let's go US. It's funny. Let's go. Yeah.
And it's up to the creators of these media to be like, hey, that. No, we don't stand with this. I am proud of like a lot of the people who get their used without asking.
Yeah, no, I do.
Standing up and
I
saying,
agree.
hey,
I'm
yo,
glad
we
it
don't
is being
stand with
said.
this. Or since this and this, like Cardi B is another one who's like immediately shuts that down. So yeah,
Paramore, like
I
went
am
crazy. She got pissed, man.
She does.
cussed off. She like
Yeah.
crashed out. She was so pissed they used the Paramore song.
who did?
Haley Williams
Haley
from
Williams.
Paramore.
Oh yeah, she don't
She
fucking
crashed
play.
the out
because
because they used the
she's
song.
like very socialist minded.
oh
she
my
don't play
god,
that
she
shit.
is the wokest
She's
person
great.
I know.
She's
She's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, she's the wokest white girl on earth.
Yeah, she's really awake.
One Piece.
Speaking of woke,
Topic one. One Piece.
That's the wokest shit I've
First
seen.
of all,
That's-
I seen someone had posted online that said live action made One Piece woke, and I was like,
You gotta be a.
you gotta
special-
learn. You really know
it's
you've
rage
never
bait.
watched it.
It's
you
rage
know
bait.
you've never watched it. You've never.
What's
read
that dude's name? Alex
Shapiro?
Jones.
Yeah, Jones.
Mental.
oh,
mental.
Yo, okay,
mental
so
retard.
One Piece season 2 live action dropped Friday. No, Thursday. On Netflix. 8 episodes. Hour more than an hour each.
That's a
Probably.
little
Shit, I
over an
thought
hour
it was
each.
30 minutes.
Bro, that shit.
Benny thought it was 30 minutes.
That last
He said, I
episode
could knock
did
this
seem
out
like
in a couple hours.
that last episode did seem a little.
Fuck. no.
Honestly, I really off rip, I really enjoyed this.
I did too.
Like. When was the last time season 1 came out? That was what, 3 years ago?
2 years ago.
Two.
Because we watched
23.
it all. Like we watched it all the episodes.
Yeah, me and you sat and watched every single episode in one day.
Yeah, and I'm not even.
In
Y'all
8
know.
hours?
I be.
Oh shit.
Yeah, same here. I don't, I just started getting into One Piece and I started doing the One Piece method. But like watching One Piece, it is the live action One Piece. It like made me really happy. Like it was like it made me be involved. Like I would look at Luffy and I look at the characters and I'm just like, I put it to. Do you remember? I don't know. Maybe you guys have different sensory issues, but like I remember watching Harry Potter, the live action, for the first time, and I just remember like seeing the world building and seeing the different animals and the witchcraft and everything, and be like, "Yo, I'm in this world, and yo, this shit is dope." That's how it is watching One Piece, the live action, because you could tell they took. I think me and you were talking about this in the text. Like you could tell that they care. And having Oda involved also, like they really brought this world to life, and it made you feel involved in it. Like like in comparison to like Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action show, which I don't hate, it's okay, but in comparison, like you're really invested in this world of One Piece. And again, as a casual viewer, I'm like, yo, I can't wait. I'm gonna start the cartoon again.
Yeah.
Like it makes you want to do it, and I love the new characters, and I love like. the costumes and the colors and everything. Like, oh, it's 10 out of 10.
The world building is, bro. Every episode we're somewhere different, and
It's a good travel show.
And it looks good. Like you could tell they put money in this. Every episode they dripped out different outfits, different it's so.
I wanted to ask that. Do they
dope.
do that in the cartoon? Do they change outfits like that?
So they do and they don't.
Okay.
So every arc they have a different outfit
Okay.
to match the island that they're on.
Oh,
so like
that
on Drum
was just-
Island, they're all in those coats and everything like that. That's normal. Like in Elbaf right now, they're all wearing Viking gear.
Mhm.
They all got, and none of them have panties on.
I was like,
In,
why is he wearing a baseball outfit?
In Wano, they were wearing like samurai, like traditional Japanese clothes.
Yeah.
Um,
Egghead, they're in futuristic. They look
yeah,
like Daft
Egghead.
Punk.
They were dressed like
on
Daft Punk.
on Little Garden, they was in like beach attire and
Okay.
even the villains. Like the
Now-
villains.
We're talking about in the anime.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm
I like
with
how-
you, Lear.
I like how he takes the cap off every time. But
Right, like,
no,
fuck his
but
drag.
in the live action, because they do have to change outfits all the time. When Oda would do a new issue, like Oda will do splash pages. So for like manga, that's just like one of the first few pages is just a huge artwork.
Yeah.
Just an artwork piece. So a lot of the outfits are from splash pages or covers.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they're all inspired from. So yeah.
Yeah, that's dope as
So
fuck.
seeing Zoro in chinos was weird. I was like,
But that's again, that's on a splash page. And they did like the baseball outfit was a homage. He did a splash page to the homage of that baseball team that really with One Piece.
okay.
So he did a splash page in homage to them of Luffy in a baseball outfit.
But yeah, it was really
Like Oda being involved, because I read like something that said like they wanted to make Chopper just like non-real, like realistic. They wanted to make him realistic.
like a
Stupid
real
as fuck.
reindeer.
That would have been like that would have been like them early 2000s when they adapted like movies and shit like that, where it just been
Like
like
the
a
Ninja
reindeer with a
Turtles.
hat on his head. Like
I
Remember
saw
how the Ninja
fucking
Turtles first came out and they
Sonic.
used to look weird like that?
I saw a picture and it was like it was like a infographic about that, about how they were trying to do that with Chopper, and they showed like the Chopper we got and then the Chopper that they wanted, and then it showed like the Rock Chopper, like that dude from Narnia.
it was the Sweet Tooth dude, the from Netflix, that little kid with the reindeer.
yeah,
that
yeah.
that was hilarious, dog.
That
Yeah.
shit was
Re-
hilarious.
I'm really glad that like even like they kept like some of the cringiness in there, bro. Like I heard a lot of saying like, oh, it's cringe. Like I'm thinking like, yo, One Piece is cringy at moments, bro.
Well, it's not only that it's cringy at moments, but it's anime. And anime in itself is cringy because none of this is possible. So like to adapt that into a live action form, it's impossible to do without it looking cringy.
Well, when you said that they kept the cringy stuff in there, what were you talking about?
Like for example, when Luffy and what's his name, when he was dancing for the whale, the Laboon, and he's like, you know,
The Nika dance.
Yeah.
I have a
I'm
critique
watching-
about that.
I'm watching
I have
that
a
like
about that.
this. We gonna get to that.
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
like
whole
this
list.
is this with the, I'm like, yo, then they got
I
the,
thought
like
that
the
was so
music
funny.
and then the old man up there like telling him like it was very cringy, bro. But like I think that about Luffy, bro. Like that's keep that. That's when these numbers come out, they're gonna see that people were very
On the flip side,
receptive
though,
to this.
I think they tuned it down. Like Luffy is not as ridiculous as he can be. He's just very ADHD.
He doesn't think. Like they were saying, Oda
Yeah.
said in the interview, he doesn't like he only drew thought bubbles one time for Luffy. One time throughout the entire manga.
He's just
because
rash.
he doesn't think before he acts. He just acts.
but also, bro, like it's a whole lot of character development going on Luffy, bro. Like when it was like the 6th episode when they got to Drum Mountain, what's it called? And they were at that fortress.
Yeah.
And they shot. And
He was about to
Luffy's
attack.
about to knock the wall
Again,
down.
because
And
he
she like-
doesn't think before he acts.
Exactly. And Vivi had to come on like, yo, chill. Like, you know, you doing that is not going to solve anything. So, no, I really like that. That matters, bro.
So I wonder, there's a part when they get to Alabasta. I wonder if they're going to keep it me and Persia. We're talking about it last night. Bleep that out. Me and Persia were talking about it last night.
They know his name by
where he punches her in the face.
Vivi?
Cleaned her.
Cleaned her.
Why?
Because
That
she
was,
was
in the anime.
yeah.
She was complaining
He-
about something stupid.
yeah. She was talking about like basically just like them not being able to do something, like basically just giving up. She was talking about giving up. And so he just cleaned her. He was like, shut the
Bro,
fuck up.
I
One
vaguely,
nigga cleaned her shit too.
I vaguely remember this, and I don't remember what the context was, but I remember him saying like, "If you're hungry, eat."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah. He said, "You ever heard of the proverb?" She's like, "Which one?" He goes, "If you're hungry, eat."
yeah,
And like,
yeah.
because they were talking about some shit. The whole Alabasta arc is hilarious. The whole Zoro during the Alabasta arc and Luffy during the Alabasta, those two together, dumb.
Is that when he fights Sandman? I can't remember his name right now.
Crocodile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fights him in Alabasta.
Yeah, he's Mr. Zero.
He's Mr.
Mr. Zero.
Yeah.
It was so many like villains in this damn season. It like every time, it seemed like every episode it was like 3 like villains introduced and they were just wiped out. Like it was one where Smoker fought was it Miss Thursday?
Which wasn't in the anime or manga.
It wasn't. Where was it at? It was just.
They just made it for the show.
They just made it for the show.
Someone was complaining. They're like, they added this scene just so they could make it more woke and add more black people. And I was like, this character doesn't even exist. It could have been anybody. And also, they added Mr. 11, which I don't think popped up in the manga or anime, and nobody complained about that. And he was white.
One Piece has an island of trans people.
Wait till they get to
They
that.
get to that.
They're going to be so mad.
San Francisco.
Hold on. hold on.
San Francisco. That's hilarious.
Let-
nigga.
Let's
Why are you so mad at me?
no, let's take a second. Let's take a second and really ingest this.
Okay.
Ingest this.
We're not even there yet, bro.
They have an island of trans people.
We listening.
They're making it woke. When he wrote that, woke wasn't even a thing. When that happened, that wasn't even a concept.
Bro, 25 years ago today, they hit the grand line.
Oh god, bro.
25 years ago today.
It's a black guy in there with the hanger dude who black. It was in there for 5 seconds. Oh, what's the point of making him? Yo, maybe
Talking
he was
about the
the best
booger
person
cannon
on the
dude?
job. Like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, he
What
was
is
just a
going on?
background
He's a
character.
background
They made him black.
No.
If you hate black people, just
He
say
has an island of trans people.
Persia, they're not even there yet,
Bro.
bro. They just worry about race right now. They ain't even got to gender yet.
Bro,
it. Wait till they meet Bon Clay.
wait
Oh god.
until they go to
already cast him,
Fishman
right?
Island. Like,
Oh my God.
wait until they go to Fishman
What are
Island.
these?
Like, that whole thing is about racism and slavery.
That's going to fly over their heads.
Like, bro,
If
okay.
you're a One Piece fan and you're getting upset about anything race related, you're not a One Piece fan.
Yeah, no, you're just a
Really, well, first of all, Nami's arc with Arlong was about racism in general and slavery because Arlong was a slave.
He was trying to get his get backs.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted his reparations.
He was doing what white people think black people are trying to do.
Nah, bro, I'm trying to chill, dog. Like, nah, he's trying to take over.
They didn't pick up on that on the live season.
They don't pick up on a lot of things.
I know.
Not noticed that.
Yeah, but just because I don't think, honestly, conspiracy, I think that those are just bots. I think that they're just rage baiting bots.
Man,
Yeah, I think that they're just trying to keep engagement.
I agree.
I'm trying to think
What
of
are your complaints, Nick? What do you Nick is that
Well, Lear was about to say something right quick because
No,
mine's
fuck
a whole
what he
list.
gotta say.
Damn, I was trying to glaze it just one more second before we trash.
Because I'm not gonna trash it. I have I'm gonna go into my complaints.
You're
Go
the
ahead.
One Piece expert though. I'm like second.
That's why we should wait a little bit.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait. Also, bro, so we're supposed to be getting the Samurai shampoo from I guess the same studio
Yeah.
that did this. I did watch that. I have watched that. So I am excited, man. Samurai shampoo. No, I have watched it. I have watched this in like 20 years. Bro.
Matt
So
said
I'm
I
just
would
saying-
hope so. God.
No, we talked about it. We talked about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
But anyway, man.
Where's my live action Sailor Moon?
Where's who?
My live action Sailor Moon.
Let's just get into the complaints, bro. Let's just get to the complaints, man.
No,
Okay.
what were you gonna say?
I've just felt like 8 episodes isn't enough.
I agree.
That's 8 hours.
I
It's
know.
an hour long.
I know we did what 13. We already at 13% of the
I'm
of
glad-
what was in manga, but
Well, I'm going to get to that in a second. I'm going to go with you on the Samurai Champloo thing. The thing that's going to be difficult for Samurai Champloo, and I think that's what was difficult for Cowboy Bebop, because Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo made by the same person, and the dude who made Cowboy Bebop watched the live action, turned it off after 15 seconds. He said it was unwatchable.
yeah, I remember that.
Unwatchable. But I think what the problem is Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop don't have a storyline. Like there's a storyline in there somewhat, but overall, every episode is basically just a one shot.
Real quick.
I was about to say it's
Wait.
anthology.
Save this. This goes more to the
All right,
next
yeah,
topic.
we'll go back to
Vivi
we'll
look good. You can-
Vivi.
Vivi
And
look good.
yes,
You
she
can
does.
look good.
Oh my God.
First of all,
Oh my
everyone
God.
looked good. Everyone when they
Her.
introduced,
Yeah.
when they
Okay.
introduced
Okay.
Nico
Yeah.
Robin, when Nami came in the bikini,
Y'all know
I was gonna ask y'all about how y'all felt about that.
I've been established that Robin
know.
is my baby.
Hey,
All right.
I'm sorry, but Kiki looked good in his little shirtless outfit and just his
they look
and
they
his
look
towel.
good too. You see, Zoro had his shirt off when it was snowing, and Usopp was like, "Hey, why you got your shirt off?" He's like, "It could be colder," and then all he did was put a tank top on.
All right, you want to get
I
into
said,
the
okay, Inoke with no shirt on. And, also, you could tell the sometimes a little critique, one of the minor critiques, the reshoots. Because Inoke, you could tell, got
Inyaki.
Inyaki got super buff, clearly.
Yeah. I mean, if
And-
you're gonna work out like that, I'm gonna show it off.
But, like, you could tell, like, in the reshoot sometimes, because sometimes you could sometimes see him just in his, like, super skinny, and then they'll do the next page, you'd be like, yeah, in the same way. Everything is just popping and bulging. So it took you out of it a little bit. I was like, oh, that was a reshoot.
hold on that real quick, just real quick. What was One Piece between 1 and 2? Was it during the writer's strike and they couldn't shoot?
It was the first season was during the writer's
I
strike,
thought
and
the
it was
writer's strike
delayed.
was 2020.
It was delayed because of it.
It was what we was potting.
I think
no,
they
you're
didn't
right.
know.
Yeah,
I
you're
just
right.
think they
You're
didn't
right.
know if
You're
they
right.
were going to get
Premiered.
No, not premiered. If they were going to get greenlit for a season 2. So
Because of the writer's strike.
not because they didn't know how well the show was going to be taken.
Okay.
So as soon as they seen that we got good reviews, we got greenlit for a season 2, and it was so popular that they're already in production for season 3.
Yeah, they are.
Season 3 is well in production. So I got mine by episode. I only watched 6 episodes though. All right. So off episode 1, I
These
got
are
my
your
likes.
complaints?
These are my likes and dislikes.
Oh, okay.
But it has to do with like compared to the manga and anime as well, in a sense. And it's not like a make or break thing either. It's not something that's like, this is terrible. But like, all right,
Let's let him get through these.
yeah. So episode 1, Dragon and his devil fruit. Dragon and his devil fruit. In the manga, you don't really know much about Dragon and his devil fruit. All you seen was the lightning strike, and you assume he controls the weather. And this, they had a little bit of breeze, and him and Smoker went, dipped away. So I with that. We give us a little bit more hints about his shit. I with that. Loved Smoker. Smoker was fire. His effects for his powers was A1. Everything was great. Beautiful. The new Bartolomeo backstory, green-haired.
He looks perfect too.
He looks perfect, but a lot of people are complaining that like they're retconning his story, and it's like not really.
Wait a minute.
Bartolomeo, green-haired thug.
with
Episode
no
1.
eyebrows.
I'm not. If you don't know, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, he was in right before they got when they started to fight Bucky,
Yes.
whatever his name is, Buggy again. Him.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You meet Bartolomeo after the war in Dressrosa. During the contest, you find out he's a huge Luffy fan. Huge Luffy fan. Will do anything for that man. And you find out he was in Logtown when Luffy was about to get executed. So they just took that information and already added it. So because people are stupid and want to complain. Elvita, same actress. She just lost the weight.
Oh yeah.
Love that they didn't switch her. Love that they're like, yo, bet. Because she get the slip fruit, she becomes very skinny. So I enjoyed that. Good stuff. The Zoro with the cursed sword moment. I feel like they nailed it in the live action. Great stuff. Love that. All right. God Valley mentioned. Garp, the hero of God Valley, though he wasn't technically the hero of God Valley. Find that out later on, though. Great thing. And they mentioned Ace, in a sense.
Ace has been cast, but he's not
He's
in
in
it.
season 3. I asked Jolo when I met him. I was like, you being Ace, right? And he was like, they didn't cast him yet. So no, I don't think it's me. And I was like, all right, bro.
Camera and tell him how he lied to your face. Tell him how tell Sholo how you lied
He
to
lied
his
to me.
face.
He lied to me. It's fine. He can lie to me.
was
He signed
doing his
my
job.
Blue Beetle comic. I don't care.
Yeah, big on his chest.
He gonna.
Chill out.
Gonna. The things that I disliked about episode 1. Sabo. I will have to agree that like that Sabo introduction was pointless as fuck.
Sabo, remind me.
Sabo is Luffy's brother.
Yeah, he was introduced at the end of episode 1.
Oh,
he came out that door and Dragon just looked at him.
Oh, okay.
Like, so again, it was established that Sabo was there in Logtown when it happened, when Luffy was about to get executed. Like, Oda even drew it in the original chapters 88 and like 90.
What's a nitpick, bro?
Well, my thing is like him coming out of the door was just pointless. Like it felt like they just threw him in there just to throw him in there.
Because I don't notice him. Does he come back?
No.
Because
That's what I'm saying. Like that was
I've
it.
watched the show twice now. I've watched it twice and I don't remember.
Yeah, no,
It's not. It's not. It's only. It's
Fan
like
service.
it's like an Easter egg. It's
Well,
like
I think that the way
if you
that
don't
they,
know who he is yet, it's not going to mean you
Yeah.
haven't gotten to him in the show.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, I think they're throwing things in there just in case we don't get there. But my thing is, you could have done it better. Like, he could have, like, when Luffy was up on the execution board, they could have just put him in the crowd.
You're right.
But instead, they had him just walk out of a door, Dragon looked at him, and that was it.
But also, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work.
A lot of
Like,
the ways just
putting him in the crowd wouldn't work because that would be introducing him too soon. He wouldn't just let Luffy get killed
he was going to in the crowd in the manga.
in the crowd of
Yeah, he was
Where?
there for that
when
in Logtown when Luffy was
In
about
the
to get
ori-
executed.
in the manga?
Yeah.
I didn't see him in there.
Yeah, he's in chapter 88 and 90. He's
Well, I guess
literally
Dragon
in
was
chapter
there, so
90.
never mind.
He's at the front.
Yeah, Dragon was there. So.
But also, I don't think he had his memories back per se yet. He got his memories back when Ace got executed.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
so
right.
he like
Yeah, never
to him,
mind. You're
Luffy
right.
was nobody.
Okay.
He was just a person.
All right,
So
keep
again-
going.
Again, it just forced. Also, didn't like the delivery from Luffy when he was about to get executed. Because again, this is just a little critique, but it has to do with the character. He was about to cry in this. In the manga and anime, bro accepted it. He was like, well, that's it for me. Smiled and just said, F it. And he was genuinely just cool with it.
I liked it because it
Just-
added a little more depth to him.
I don't like it because, again, Luffy ain't scared to die. It is what it is. Like, that he just accepts it. So in this one, he like started to tear up. It looked like he was really sad he was about to die.
I think he was sad about losing his friends. I don't think it's about
No,
for
that
me,
don't happen
the way
till
I
later.
took it. I don't think he took the way I took it. I didn't take it as him like sad about to die.
No,
I took it
think-
as him sad about leaving
nah,
his friends because Nami was there and everything.
Again, no, man. Because,
A little more depth.
but that's Luffy, though. Luffy is, he
No
doesn't
depth.
have much depth to him. He's like right or wrong. That's it. So, like, he accepted his death. It was it. He said goodbye to all of them and was ready to get his head chopped off. I was like, that's some real shit. And then Zoro's acting in episode 1.
It's so bad. It's
When
so
he
bad.
was acting like with his directions thing, when he was like, I know where I'm going. It
that was
like,
the best part.
To me, I was like,
That was the best part.
I was like, ah. Yeah.
When they went shopping. Can we stay on there for a second?
Yeah, what's there?
I said that in a couple times now.
Mhm.
Zoro is so different from manga to from anime to TV show.
He's very goofy in the TV show.
They turned him, and like all the characters for the most part, all the main cast are toned down for a little bit. Luffy's not so ADHD. He's just he's a little ADD, but it's not like so crazy as it is in anime. Nami's not bitching all the time. Usopp is not a that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not doing that shit. It's toned down a little bit. He's like, hey guys, we shouldn't go straight into danger now. It's toned down from the anime. And in comparison, Zoro gives us nothing. He's like, they turned him to a stoic warrior, but like you can be like a man of few words, but still have something of those words.
I think with this
he gives us
season,
nothing.
I think with this season, with Zoro, from like especially like that 100-man killing thing, he's so traumatized by that L that he took that it's just it made just with his
But that's
character.
the crazy thing too, because again, like he was never traumatized by it. He took the L and then he just took it on his chest, literally. But he moved on and he got stronger.
I don't think he's taking it as a trauma. I just think
Well, no,
he
in
keeps
the-
saying
I mean,
that
yeah,
nigga.
that I think
That
he,
I did not
I think he
like.
feel bad about losing, but like I'm talking about the acting.
It's more.
That shit's
Oh, okay.
It's more the trauma from the loss is more subtle in the anime because it is a recurring theme. He does think about that
The
or
loss.
bring it up
Mhm.
quite a bit that like he needs to beat Mihawk,
Yeah.
but it's not.
But it's not out of
But it's not like
it's
it's not like Bella and full moon.
Yeah,
Like just
It's
seeing
not-
this all the new
Tear it
moon.
down. Tim, do it.
And then
I'm not saying on that.
but then so Zoro though, it's I think that all they did was they just made them more. They made them human. They made them not.
Yeah.
They made them not anime characters. Because like
Yeah.
Zoro. I don't have really a problem with how Zoro is because I feel like that's probably how Zoro would be because Zoro is quiet. Zoro does not say a lot. And if there was a personality that, if it's not how he's acting right now, he would probably be like Ron Swanson or whatever. Like he's like that kind of person. Like all you could really change about him is make him more serious than he is now.
Well,
Because like right now he's like serious, but he's like equal parts serious and dumb.
Yeah.
In the anime and the manga, he's so serious that's what makes it funny that he's
Yeah.
dumb. But like
Yes.
He's so stupid.
Yes.
like this
He's so
this
dumb.
they're trying to like it's balanced and it's more like a
stoic warrior.
it's more like a comedic kind of take on it. Like when he was like he's being serious, but it's not like Ron Swanson serious.
Like he was going to cut his legs off to get out the cake. Out the
yeah,
wax.
or like he was like
Yeah.
when he said that shit about the whale's uvula.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I'm gonna poke that thing that's hanging in its throat. He's like, she was like, it's uvula. He was like, so it's a girl. whale.
Yeah. But they're paying homage to Monster House.
And like some of those
Great
parts
movie.
were funny, but I'm saying the acting. His acting is not that great.
He's not the best one. The dude who plays as Usopp is probably
the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
The dude who
nigga
plays
was
Usopp
Do
is
they
cooking.
I
have-
think they all are good. It's his is just for me.
Well, I'm saying like the dude who plays Usopp is the best. In my
Oh,
opinion. Well,
Do
yeah.
they have Zoro going, Luffy?
At what point?
No,
Never.
not at all.
Not yet.
he hasn't
Not yet.
screamed not
But,
once.
So
He talks in one monotone the whole
in
time.
the anime and in the manga, he's very stupid and funny though. Like when he fights 100 people, one of my complaints about episode 2 was that episode. No, it's episode 3. When
Yeah.
he fights the 100 people, one, the whole crew is asleep except for him. So he's doing it to keep them alive. He's protecting them. And 2, when they're like he's threatening them on top of a building. I shared it in the group chat, I think, or I shared
Yeah,
it.
you did.
And then all of a sudden he's down there with them. He's like, where are they? What y'all looking at? And then he starts killing all of them. It's like, bro, he's funny. He's stupid, but he's funny.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I don't know, he just around a lot too. Like post war or no, yeah, post or pre. Before the war. Pre-war. I always get confused with those words. Pre-war.
Post means after.
Thank you.
Pre means before.
Yeah, just like horizontal and vertical be fucking me up. Horizontal, those things fuck me up. So
Let's get through
He's right.
Let's get through the rest of your list because we're
okay,
at
yeah,
36.
I got you. All right. Episode 2, Laboon design was fire. Crocus design was fire. Brooke and his crew being in there made complete sense. They're the ones who dropped Laboon off, so it makes complete sense. You don't learn about it later on though. Shows how old Crocus was when meeting Brooke. He was much younger, so it sets a timestamp on how old Brooke truly is. I think that was very important. Huh?
Remind me what
Brooks
that
is the
is.
skeleton.
Brooke is the skeleton.
black guy.
Yes, but in the anime, he's just a skeleton. Yep.
Is he already in the show?
Yeah, he was playing the violin.
Yeah. Yo.
He was playing the violin.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be and he's gonna be part of the Straw Hats later on.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's Bones Brooke,
So y'all spoiling.
the Soul King. He's the Soul King.
Oh, I'm excited.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. Vivi and Mr. Nine's intro,
So
fire.
good.
And then the mentioning of the laugh tale. Great time. Great time. The first time meeting Crocus, though, ruined completely. It was much more funnier in the anime and the manga, and it shows, again, it's a testament to how stupid Zoro is, because also Crocus lives in Laboon. Laboon has a whole different ecosystem inside him. And he lived in there. They get eaten. They meet him for the first time, and they're like, hey, who are you? And they do a stare down. It's like a 5-minute stare down. And he's like, isn't it polite for you to ask a person's name first? And Zoro's like, bro, I beat the fuck out of him, I swear to God. And so Zoro's like, my bad, what is your... And then Crocus just starts talking. Then he starts talking over him. So then Zoro's like, bro, and he starts saying what he said to Luffy. My name's this, I'm blood type, blah, blah. It's a lot funnier. It's a lot better. It makes much more sense. It's funny.
Quick question. How did you feel about Reverse Mountain and the whole excursion up there?
That was great. I love that. The Nika dance, though.
What'd you call me?
Tell him no wait till
Think you're
Pride.
the sun god? No. Hey, bro, Escanor. But yeah, no, the dance was kind of weak. I've seen people do the dance better when the Kuma story came out, because that was a whole trend.
I also saw that the shot, or I don't know the word for it, cinematography was like up, because when they would show the shot of Luffy, his framing was this way,
Yeah,
and then when it would show the shot of the ship, it was as if they were looking that way. But just
Probably
that was a
the
little
editing,
bit.
yeah.
well, for me, it was the Nika dance in general, though. Like, it didn't. There wasn't a lot of motion in it. It could have been more motion. Again, I've seen people, not celebrities, do better. Episode 3, of course, Nami in her bikini. That's in there for a like. Luffy's baseball fit was fire.
It was.
Action scenes were on point. And then Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine looked fire. Mr. 5's design is so sweet. The Zoro PTSD Mihawk bothered me. Bro never fought a PTSD Mihawk. The fuck is going on?
Bro, he beat him with that little ass.
That is funny.
That's
When I saw that, I was like,
but that's just Mihawk, bro. That's Mihawk. He's the only one on his
is
crew.
it a broken sword?
No, it's just a little knife.
Oh.
That's when he don't take people serious. Bro is the only one in his crew. That should show you how big he is. And then the crew being awake during the 100-man brawl. The whole point was Zoro was protecting the crew. That man is a ride or die for the crew.
the crew was off doing their own thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And I guess it's to build the story, and I get that part, but yeah.
He was protecting him to an extent. You know,
To an
Usopp
extent.
and Homeboy were about to get.
I got a
No, they were about to get. What were you about to say?
well, no, because I got a critique on that too. on
Yeah,
that
go ahead.
episode.
Yeah, come on in.
Just like honestly, some of the like set designs and like the vehicles, it reminded me of like how the Grinch stole Christmas on some shit. Like, did they like take some like production from them and like
They
it
might have.
just looked a little bit
Kiddyish, childish.
yeah, just
But
a
isn't that?
little
I
bit.
just imagine
I
that's how
said
the
that.
world is, right?
I
Yeah.
said that
Look
before.
like they gotta crank that up. and
No,
shit.
I said that with like even with season 1, it reminds me of Lazy Town.
Yeah.
Like
you did
it's it reminds me of like an adult version of Lazy Town.
Is that a
lot of
good
this-
thing or a bad thing?
It's just a thing.
Yeah.
Like
Because like
Is-
I think that's what I like about it.
like lazy, it makes it fun, but it's like I feel like that's just how you translate something like this, which I'm going to touch on that when we get to the next topic.
Yeah. I'm almost done. Because episode 4, Nico Robin.
Bro, Robin's so
Bam, bam, bam,
Oh,
bam,
calm
bam.
down, Jesus
Bam, bam,
Christ.
bam, bam, bam.
Also, her first introduction scene, that kind of remind. What was that? The Suicide Squad with
hat,
yeah.
with fucking what's it called? That reminded
Harley
me of
Quinn?
like when them fucking flowers were spraying and shit.
Yeah.
That first scene
Bro,
was
oh,
really
her
good.
fight scene?
Her
Yeah,
fight
that was
scene,
nice.
yeah.
Wait till y'all see how she extends her powers. She ain't using her
can
hands
extend my
anymore.
shit. Pause.
Yeah, she used her feet.
She used her feet.
She used her feet in the poster war. She be using her feet.
Tarantino like
Get through the list.
I like the partnerships of this one, like Luffy and Vivi together. Like him teaching her not to be scared, like
Yeah.
live your life. Zoro and Sanji, where you get to see the rivalry between them.
Yeah.
They're both arguing about who killed the dinosaur. I love that. The mention of Nika. Usopp, all of episode 4 was fantastic. Usopp is a very slept on character. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
like
he's a great
Usopp.
character. We can go more into that.
I think I like him more in the live action show that I do in the anime.
was episode 4 the Little Garden
Yes. I was
Okay.
gonna say Dory and the Broggy fight were good to me.
when Nami and Usopp was talking to Bargo
Brogy.
Usopp.
whatever. My bad. Well, actually,
His dad's
It
name is Yasop,
Yasop.
so it's gonna.
yo, daddy, yes, man. I'm glad that left you, bro. Anyway, dog, it
Jesus.
just looked a little. It looked a little weird, like when they were talking. I mean, I know, like you can't get it perfect, but it just looked. I could tell, like, oh, they standing on the screen, like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's my life.
I feel you. I feel you. So I like their fight. I didn't have any dislikes for episode 4, really. Nothing. Episode 5, Miss Friday and Mr. 13, the Unluckies. You do, in the manga and anime, you do meet them in Whiskey Town. Because Mr. 13 draws the pictures of them. He's like, I know what y'all look like now.
That fight with him and Sanji.
I
That was
forgot.
hilarious.
I remember
shit was
that.
hilarious.
I got that. The fight between Mr. 13 and Sanjay was hilarious. It was just in the background. Because, again, they did that very well because how are you going to actually make that fight look good? Sanji only uses his feet and he's fighting an otter. Like,
Oh, that Zoro's a cat.
When I saw even like when him and when Sanji and Zoro was about to fight the dinosaur, and he did a jump kick to the dinosaur, I said, what? I said, what the is this?
He broke his neck though. He broke his neck
He's
though.
like, hiya! Me with Zoro got 5 swords. Like, no.
Look really good.
Yeah, I like the speech that Bragi gave Usopp as well. That was great. Zoro didn't say his cool pose thing. That bothered me. When they're getting the wax on them for the cake, he does the pose. And they're like, what are you doing? He goes, you guys don't want to die with a stupid pose, do you? He goes, I want to die with a cool pose. And then as they're getting frozen, he goes, you're going to be so mad you didn't do a cool pose. So it's like that portion of the personality for Zoro is not
it's
present.
just not present.
And but they mentioned it too because Mr. Five was like, you were so worried about dying with a cool pose. And I'm like, he didn't say it though. Because that's part of Mr. Five's line. He says it later on in the episode.
But what he said in the episode was like, what he said, like, just show that you're not giving up.
Yeah. It might have been, but yeah, like that was the funniest part of that episode. Like in the anime and the manga was like that. He was like, "Yeah, bro, at least die looking cool." I was like, "All right, bet." And then episode 6, I didn't finish it all the way, but Blackbeard is present, bro. His presence is felt. Like he is terrorizing an entire kingdom. And if I'm not mistaken, he only got 2 crew members.
Blackbeard was terrorizing people at that point.
Bro, they were terror.
Yeah,
But when they first met Blackbeard, I thought he was like, he was just sitting outside of a bar.
they met him while they're eating pie.
Yeah, but he was sitting outside of the bar. He told them like, don't give up on your dreams or some shit.
That was after they met him
Tonio.
officially. They were in the bar
Tonio.
eating, and then he was like, "This pie is delicious," and Luffy's like, "This pie sucks." And then they were like about to shoot the ones.
In the live action?
No, in the anime and in the manga.
Do they cross paths yet in the live action?
No. So
Okay.
this is like the first mentioning we get of Blackbeard.
Oh, got you. Okay.
And like
okay.
they're when they pull up to Drum Island, the reason why they attacked Vivi and the crew is because of Blackbeard.
Got you.
They're like, we don't f with pirates, bro. The last one who came through terrorized.
Bullshit.
Yeah, Blackbeard's always on some bull, bro. But yeah, and then I like the side story of Miss Thursday. Add more characters. Show us what Smoker's really about. I feel like that's really what that whole scene was about. Give Smoker more screen time. Give us more about him.
Who was the chick with him?
I always forget her name. Tashigi.
Tashigi. I think.
The
Tashigi.
lady with the sword.
Yeah.
Who looks exactly like
Jamie,
Zoro's
can you look up
kid best friend.
Can you look up the girl?
Chick with sword on One Piece.
Smoker's right hand girl. They switch bodies in Punk Hazard. You know, Smoker always wears his shirt
yeah, I
open.
forgot.
They switch.
Yeah.
They switch
She was like,
bodies.
what the fuck?
He just opens her shirt so her titties are hanging out. Tashigi, yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I did say Tashigi, but yes,
You
thank
said Tushigi or some shit.
I said it.
You
Fuck
say it
all
right.
y'all.
So in your
What I do?
What is that it?
Wopple, whatever the fuck his name is.
Waypole or whatever?
I hate him.
I did not like
I just hate him in general. Like his
which
character.
one is him again?
The guy with the
slapped
metal
Vivi
face.
when she was a kid.
Metal Jaw.
Okay.
Out of it.
Can I ask, in your opinion so far, how are they doing the adaptation? Considering One Piece is a million episodes.
They're doing fantastic. Like the
Do they
hour-long
get the points?
episodes. The hour-long episodes is all you really need to cover all the actual important parts of the arc. Skypiea is going to be a different story.
IP is gonna be. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna.
That's
do
going to
that.
be 3 seasons.
They gotta have my boy Eminem in there.
What-
Yeah.
What
got-
season
bro.
is that? What season would that be? Will be?
It's not by season. It's just
No,
an arc.
you're talking about in live action.
Like, when would it be?
It's gonna be
in
season
live action?
7.
No, I wouldn't say season 7 because they go there after Alabasta.
Yeah. So,
But it takes them a minute to
if
get up there.
Alabasta is
but-
3, then that would be 4.
Yeah, Alabasta will be season 3. It will be
'Cause this was
they'll
technically
they'll
two
probably go to
arcs.
Skypiea at the end of season 4. Season 4 will be the build up to get to Skypiea. Because they got to go to the island with Bellamé and all that shit.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So
Okay, so the only thing that I would say about it, because I want to switch topics soon, but the only it's not really a complaint, but like the Lazy Town thing, like that's genuinely what I thought. Like when me and you watched something, we started something. I don't even think we even finished it, but I think we did finish it. It was an adaptation of some Japanese like manga or anime or something that we've never seen, and it was like Lazy Town. Like it was exactly like that. This kind of has the same feel to that. So that's just, you kind of just gotta watch that, like go into it just like it's fun. Just have fun with
Yeah.
it. Like let it be fun.
Yes.
And then the only other thing that I can't even really say it's a complaint, because I like it and I don't like it at the same time. The accents of all the characters, because in a sense I like it because we know that all these people are from different places, but I don't like it because it kind of takes me out of it, because I recognize the accents. Like I know that like this is a whole different world, and I recognize Inyaki's
VV has a British
Brazilian accent, Vivi's British accent, Nico's Russian accent. Like it kind of takes me out of it a little bit, and only because it doesn't really fit with this. Whereas like Game of Thrones is a different world too, but it's a mirror for like old world England. So it's like, okay, it makes sense that they talk like that. I'm not surprised. It makes sense that the African shows up with an African accent, even if there's no Africa. Like I kind of get it, but like in this, it kind of throws me off. But I also do know, because I was researching pirates when I first got into One Piece, and no, pirates, like real world pirates, were diverse like that. They were like,
Yeah, bro, you want to be on the crew? You on the crew?
no, yeah, it's
We getting scurvy
It's
together.
just criminals with a boat.
Yeah.
Scurvy and syphilis
they
together.
were like a lot of the
Scurvy together.
pirates were like, some of the pirates, one of the more famous ones, I can't think of his name, they were like, they used to work for the government. They're like, they worked for the military or something like that, and then when it disbanded, they were like, all right, well, I'm going to the streets. So they were like,
Warlords.
but like there's a lot of the pirates that he named were real pirates.
Yeah.
And
Blackbeard.
there was I remember reading a story about like a Chinese lady who was like, she was a
She's one of the number one
pirate.
pirates.
Yeah, she was a prostitute, and then she got married to some rich dude, and then the rich dude died and left everything in her possession, and then she became a pirate.
Yeah.
She was running.
Boa
Anyway,
Hancock.
but yeah, low key. But yeah, it's not really complaints. It's just like subtle things about just the translation of an anime into a live action. So topic 2, shut up, Lear.
No,
so topic 2.
Well, you have to say, can we move?
No, I'm just saying topic 2.
He said I don't want it to end.
What you got, bro?
Yo, I like the fact that everybody on the ship is doing something. Nobody's left on the ship. Nobody's like, yo, we gonna, even the Yusuf, whatever.
Usopp.
We
It's
ain't
2
leaving.
syllables.
We not leaving you
Yusuf.
on the ship. We not leaving you. You bringing your black. Everybody is doing something.
Bro, I like
When you said, sorry, it took me a minute to get on Attack on Titan because I can't get with the characters.
Yeah.
Bro, at least with this, it's characters everywhere, bro. You don't gotta just like Luffy. If you don't like Luffy, you can like Sanji. Like it's yeah, I really like that everybody is doing something. Now we can.
You just killed my segue.
I'm sorry. I
Killed
had
the
to
segue.
say one thing. I was trying to glaze it.
I like
Anyway.
this. I'm glad
It
he's a
was
One
really
Piece
good,
fan now. I'm glad he's a One Piece fan now.
I'm gonna hear about that later.
I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start over.
Yeah, just run it back from the top.
So
Not the whole rant though.
it's not a complaint.
Oh
a
god.
complaint.
It's not a complaint. I think this is just something that happens when you do a translation from an anime to a live action. Yeah. Topic 2. Topic 2. Let's get this.
All right.
So we're gonna talk about
start with Benny.
We're gonna talk about what animes or like animes and mangas, I guess, that would translate to live actions well. And before we get into this, because I want this to be more of like a discussion rather than like a list.
Word.
I think that when you're doing this, you got to take into consideration the budget that they would need to make it happen.
Oh, I'm about to f it up.
So like, I
You
feel
setting shit
like
off.
with certain things, like there are certain animes, like me and Nick were talking last night, really almost any mech anime
Gundam.
would be fine.
Yeah.
Like any mech anime
Very
could be
easy to
a
do.
very good
Very easy to
trend, like a very good live action.
Gundam.
A lot of, I mean, really, most slice of life ones could probably do well. Like they could probably do a Spy Family one.
I was thinking of
Um,
Full Metal Alchemist.
They could.
They already have.
No,
They did. You're
don't
right.
don't talk
live
about that.
action.
Don't.
They
no,
did.
no.
Yeah.
We can't
That-
talk about it because
no,
they
it
already just.
doesn't
No, but I'm
count.
talking
It
about
doesn't
the
count.
American
It doesn't
version.
count.
Is it
That'd be
Japanese?
worse.
Don't even want it.
Yeah.
Is it
Wait,
bad?
we gotta.
Yes.
How bad?
So, but that's a budget thing.
Ask Matt.
That's what I'm talking about. Because it's like, bro, like
We
if
could
you
do it.
take
we could do it. We could do it.
take the that we've seen, for example, like I was saying that like they could definitely make, if they could make a perfect Attack on Titan live action if they had a Spider-Man budget. Without a Spider-Man budget, you can't do it.
Bro,
'Cause-
how is that colossal gonna look though, man? I don't.
They already have giant monsters in Spider-Man.
Well, like I was
Like-
talking, like I said to Persia last night. I
They
wouldn't.
know
I
his name
wouldn't.
already.
The budget for Godzilla -1 was like what, 15 million?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
And Godzilla -1
It's
looks
an
great.
effort thing too.
Yeah,
Like
and
because
you gotta have a passion for it.
you
and
gotta,
you gotta have the
really
patience
have
for it.
vision too. And but also that's what I was gonna say earlier about adapting the live action like One Piece to a live action, because it's like you can't really be mad at the Lazy Town feel or whatever, because that's probably just what that would look like in real life. But I think the approach that you take towards certain things, like towards certain adaptations, like you can't just slap on like, oh, this is an anime, make it look like this. Like you couldn't approach every anime like how they approached One Piece. Like a director, like the director would matter, the feel would matter. Like
But that's why I
like you
think-
know how in like Watchmen has a very specific feel to it. It's a superhero thing and it feels serious as like it feels serious. Like that's how they should have did Cowboy Bebop.
But that's why that's why it's very important for you to have people who work on the anime on board with the live action.
Yeah, because they know what they wanted.
Exactly.
They know how they want this to feel. We talked about that a long time ago with like anime in general. They transmit different feelings. Like they give you a different feel. Like that feeling is the most important thing. That's what you need to translate. I think we talked about that the first season of One Piece, because above all else, they do translate the fun, low stress, like kind of easygoing energy that One Piece has. One Piece is just fun.
But a lot of studios are not gonna understand that feeling. Like, well, nigga, we don't give a fuck. Like,
They're honestly
Like-
just accepting
like for
anime.
example, when Zoro threw that sword up and had his hand out like this and everything, I'm pretty sure in that Netflix room they was like, why can't we just cut that out? And we got Oda on board to say, yo, it's very pivotal to his character and him. Like, yeah,
And how
so
he got
you
the sword.
Yeah, it's very important to have those like along with the budget. But y'all also gotta like they also gotta give people the freedom to do shit. Like just cause we don't understand it, just give the person the freedom to do shit.
you know what? Honestly, this idea just popped into my head. It would low key be a good idea to think about what director you would want to do the live action of a certain
Yes.
thing. Because like we were talking last night,
I know.
you could low key do Berserk the same way that they did Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Like if you approach Berserk like Game of Thrones, perfect.
So you get the DD
Perfect.
brothers.
You just and then like they already have an element of like mysticism and like that kind of shit in it. So it's like it's just turned way up in Berserk. But they could do it.
See, my thing, and this is how I feel about the One Piece live action and Avatar. I feel without being a fan of One Piece, like knowing nothing about it and seeing just what I see about One Piece, and then being a fan of Avatar and then watching the live action, not the movie, the show, it gets to the point where it's just there's no point, man. Like I watched the Avatar show, the live action show. If there was if I were to have a live action of Avatar and it be as good as possible, that would be it. But it's like it didn't do anything for me because I'm watching. I'm just like, okay, I just watch the cartoon, and I'm watching like I'll watch clips from the One Piece thing, like with Zoro doing that slash, and it looked like he was on a wire and just slowly got lowered down. And I'm just sitting here like, all right, I just watch the anime at that point. Like, there's no point, because another thing, the difference like when you're translating an anime or manga or anime to live action is what was the intention of how the story was told in the beginning. Because, so I'll use Tatsuki Fujimoto as an example. He says when he does his mangas, his Chainsaw Man mangas, he is envisioning as if it's being shot on film. He has cinematography, he has like lighting things, he's conscious of it. So why Chainsaw Man season 1 felt a little off-ish is because in the manga, obviously, you're not thinking of it as cinematography, and the way it's drawn is very rough. And then in the way the season was done, season 1 at least, was they wanted it to make it feel extremely real. So they made everything look clean and sharp, and it looked visually good. But at the end of the day, at least for the fans of Chainsaw Man, the charm of the Chainsaw Man is the messiness, the craziness. So for like, I see One Piece, and it's like a cartoon, silly, goofy, upbeat. And then like when it's to the live action, and same with like Avatar, it's like really serious lighting, moody shots, and things look real, and the people act real, and it's like, I don't want that. So now when you're bringing up the director, I think that makes a big difference. At the end of the day, I'm not saying that these animes can't be done great in live action. They can enhance it, they can make it better, I think they can work. But you need somebody who has that ambition, because the director of the Avatar and the One Piece, I'm just saying off ignorance, they were just like, this is a cool story. We like this story. Let's just tell it in live action. That's it. Directors like Edgar Wright is like, I want to make this come to life, bro. You watch Scott Pilgrim, it's like I'm watching a comic book, man.
Yeah.
Because Scott would be like, they're in the restaurant at a coffee shop. They're at a coffee shop, and Ramona's like, oh, like your hair's getting shaggy. Next scene, camera, Spawn's hat. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't notice. And then he's looking at a poster of his ex, and he's like, oh, fuck Envy, man. I hate that. Next shot, she's just there. And he's like, oh, like,
Yeah.
that's like, I like that random
It's
shit.
very
like
comic book, yeah.
with One Piece, like, why tone down the characters? Like, make it as weird and as wacky as possible. Don't make them feel like, yeah, that's how a real person would be. This is a anime, bro. Nobody's reacting.
But I
real
think
to any of
that
these
a
things.
lot of what they're doing is not just they garnered a whole new audience.
No, of course.
Like, so this didn't watch
I was
the
just
show.
about to speak on it.
Like
the live action is making me want to watch the show.
100 and
Every audiences are different, bro.
oh, of course. And
some people are not going to watch anime no matter
because
what.
it's animated.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
and I agree. Like,
some people are just not going to do it.
I don't. So when I say that these are useless, I'm talking about to me. Like, if you were to say like, oh man, like what kind of live action anime you would want, I'd be like, I don't fun. But like, if so, it would be like how you said, slice of life. Like, I think what would be Spy Fam, I think would be easy, because the wacky wild, like, the Spy Fam is played out as realistic. Lloyd and Yor are literally the exception. They're literally an anomaly in that universe. Everybody else is real as everybody else is extremely grounded. So you could do that because you just have a little wackiness, and then it's like, whoa. But you could also do live action. Like, I think Edgar Wright would nail a One Punch Man live action. Like, because it's just like the humor, the attention to detail, the action, making it still feel
Him
like a
and
comic
Mob.
book.
One Punch and Mob with Edgar
would be a
Wright
good one.
would be
And
fire.
Mob has a live action.
Yeah. Since we're bringing directions,
Oh
I
my
actually thought
fucking
about it.
God,
I
dude.
thought about some myself.
Mob Psycho is awful live action. That was awful because they tried making Dimple look real. It was disgusting.
Bro, but it's even with that, like, there's some where I slightly disagree. Like, I do think that there would be some where they could do a good live action of it, but I think that it takes a lot of intention.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
there was
I know.
no reason, like with the Death Note one.
I was
Like,
just about
there
to
was
say that
no
shit.
you had Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, that's the easiest.
You had Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe's Ryuk is literally
Bro,
perfect
when
casting.
I was watching Death Note, I was like, Willem Dafoe would snap as Ryuk, bro. I literally watched. I'm like, bro, but like, you shoot it like you would shoot any other mystery movie. Like, bro, this is honestly what I think. How you should approach it is forget that this is an anime.
Yeah.
Right? Make a movie from this story. Don't try to add mixed like anime vibes into it, like unless it really calls for it. But like when you think we don't have this problem with comic book movies,
No.
like
We used to.
and then when we do, when it feels comic booky, it's almost like novelty. It's like, oh, felt like really comic. Like when we said like the new Superman felt more like comic
Yes.
booky. That it was good. It was refreshing because we're so used to comic book movies not feeling like comic books. It just feels super.
Just on that Death Note part, like that, I feel like that will be one of the easiest things.
Bro,
the
it's
most
easiest,
literally
man.
just like a
thing
cat and mouse
ever.
game.
It really is.
Almost,
It's so easy.
almost like, bro, the ones that I think that would probably make
Turn
the
that into
best
a teen drama.
adaptations
What the fuck?
would be things like Samurai Champloo
Of course,
or like
yes.
fuck Rurouni Kenshin or
Yes.
like whatever. Things where like if you remove the anime element of it and just forget, it's just a story by, you can make the story. Vinland Saga.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God, Vinland
that's
Saga.
Vikings.
is
Yeah,
crazy.
I was about to say,
I
that's the
think-
Norseman.
I think that's why the One Piece
Norseman.
live action kind of bothers me more so is because like just the character designs alone, it's a cartoon, man. Like I look at, like, you'll see screenshots or I'll even see trailers for One Piece and I will not know that's One Piece
That's
because it just doesn't
it's
like
that Lazy Town feel, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's just
it
like,
genuinely, that's what it is. Like Lazy Town was so.
I have
It's-
to watch Lazy
But
Town
here's
because I
the
don't
thing,
know what it is.
because I think
don't know what it is.
I think it does
kids
go
don't know what it
more
is.
into the effort, like you were saying, because when it came to like anime live actions and fight scenes that you like comparing to Dragon Ball, a lot of people were saying you can't do it, and you know, myself not seeing stuff, I was like, yeah, it's probably hard. But then I would see the final act of Shang-Chi or that one Chinese movie where
Yes,
it was
bro.
the Wukong guys fighting that giant dragon. Mind blown. I'm like, this is an anime. Like, I'm like, this is
That's-
not live action.
yes,
and that's
bro.
what I like to feel. I'm like, I want to see, like, I want to make it feel like I'm not in a real setting.
That's where this
Yes, that's
that's
what
where
budget
this
comes in.
idea even comes from to me, because it's like
I think
for
they
all
have
our
faith.
complaints about Marvel and like all of that, they have shown what's possible with like money and imagination.
Of course.
Like, bro, you would almost forget that Thanos is CGI. Like,
He looks
Thanos is a
perfect.
big, like, that is one big, bro, and he pieced Hulk the up.
He was
They-
putting to paper.
And he was- yes, there,
They had to reset.
there's no shortage. Like, if you applied that amount of effort and like budget or whatever to like really most of the anime, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, anything like that, if you applied that energy to these, it would be fire.
But the problem
Bro,
is the
people
suits
have
getting
made-
away. That's literally what happens.
People have made
No, you're
better
right, you're right.
fan fiction, fan made things
Yes.
on YouTube than like studios make, and it's just
Death
because
battles be
it's
fire.
the passion. It's just the
Yeah.
passion. It's like, if you got the money, go on YouTube, look for a fan fiction, bring that in, and have him make it.
They've been doing
Like they
that with
fucking
the
did with,
animations.
like they
Jujutsu
did with-
Kaisen.
The Spider-Verse.
Oh no, the
They did
A24
Spider-Verse.
guy with the new
Yeah.
the under what the fuck is it
Undertone?
called? No, it's not Undertone.
Oh yeah, Backrooms.
Backrooms.
Yes,
That was a YouTube guy.
Dude, yes,
and that
never mind, I'm
YouTube
not
guy
gonna get into it.
was making a bunch. He made a bunch of like,
Compilations.
no, it was like
Story.
found footage. It was like found footage, wartime like documentaries of Attack on Titan. That same guy. It was like he made those. It was like it looked like you were watching. It looked like you were watching like a historical documentary,
they're really
and it was
creepy.
showing like black and white film of like the Titans walking and all. Like he was fucking
Really
snapped,
Bro, speaking of passion, bro, the dude who made that Iron Lung, like he
Markiplier,
Yeah, he-
dude, in
it's
Ireland
at the
was
Oscars.
crazy.
Like, it's-
He used that.
You don't
he's-
need a
He
big
broke the
budget.
record for most fake blood used ever.
Yeah.
No, and
Yeah, you gotta care.
not even just caring. It also is like and I'm not like this is like I don't know the word for it. Anyways, just, like having the Japanese feel for a live action anime because I'm gonna bring in Kamen Rider and Power Rangers. That like budget.
Zero.
None, bro. But
Zero.
none. No budget, bro. That looked like something somebody like again, budget wise, visualized, it looked like somebody could have made in their backyard. But
You talking about the movie Power Ranger?
But it nails the
like
feeling.
shows. Yeah, they nail. Like I'm watching that.
show.
I'm like, oh yeah. Like I'm like, this feels like an anime. Like
Even
it
with
feels
like the clips
awesome.
that you showed, like the Kamen Rider clips, where like it's ridiculous, but that's
Yeah.
the vibe.
It feels so
That's what you're
cool.
going
It feels
for.
like an
Yeah.
anime, and that's what I get with like the Scott Pilgrim vibe.
I honestly, when we're talking about the translation of like live anime to live action, I genuinely feel like the most important thing is just the vibe has to carry over.
You have
the
to lean
feeling has
into
to carry
that.
over. Like that when
Yeah.
there's a mismatch, that's what throws it off. Like
Yeah.
when you know what this is supposed to make you feel like and it doesn't make you feel like that,
Mhm.
it, like despite any complaint that we've had, when I'm watching this live action, I'm like, man, this shit is fun, bro. Like,
That's
you
all
know,
that-
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
when I watch One Piece.
Mm.
When I'm like saying, like, oh, I miss One Piece. It's fun because it's stupid
Yeah.
and it's like it's lighthearted. Like that's what you get. Like you have to translate that, and there's so many ways to translate that. Like from the writing, the story is what it is, but it's like the color grading, the direction, the style, like all of that makes a difference. And it takes it takes you have to really care, but you also have to you have to know the material. You have to know where you're going with it. Because that's why I think like certain things like Rurouni Kenshin, if you took Rurouni Kenshin and just like made it like any other Japanese samurai movie, like modern day, like probably more like how they shot like Mortal Kombat or like, you know, something like that, that would be sweet.
They got
You
it
should-
already. They got a 3-movie set.
I know.
Well,
Fire,
even thinking
too.
of like, even if taking it off of anime a little bit, like
No.
going into because it's
Get back on anime.
It's
Get back on anime.
It's comic book. Like Walking Dead, when Negan
Yeah.
split open Glenn's head. If they didn't put that in the show, was gonna be pissed.
Bro,
They put the shit was so violent that stopped watching the show.
I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, no, and it was.
it wasn't.
It
that.
was very good
just
because
the-
because they threw a loop because it was first Abraham and they were like everybody was like okay cool Glenn all right and then was mad. I remember in my house was mad because they read it. They were like yo they ain't gonna kill Glenn. They ain't gonna kill Glenn.
stop Asian hate, bro.
And then literally 5 minutes later after Daryl knocked that out or punched him, killed that was pissed but like that shit. And the
It's
thing is
necessary.
that just keep
And-
care, just keeping
and-
that shit in there.
And I know that Walking Dead, I mean, that needs to stop being a complaint. Like watering down the characters and honestly needs to stop being a complaint, or the story itself, because they do that with everything. Like you don't have any bounds in a manga or a comic.
Yeah, they watered
You-
down the Bible and Passion of the Christ.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
Yeah.
We don't talk about this enough. Anyway. Anyway,
Finding Neverland by the Duffer Brothers.
that
I would like that.
I know that they watered down like from the comic quite a bit, but they leaned into the violence in like a lot of ways. And that that nigga's eye was popping out. Reggie, like,
Well, in the
bro.
prison arc in the comic books, Rick is supposed to lose his hand. He's supposed to lose his arm and he's supposed to lose Lori and Judith that same day. So it is some stuff watered down, but it's way. But the
They
way
still
that
did
it's
a good
told,
job.
exactly the way that it's told in the I'm about to say anime in the show, it's still very
And the
good.
feelings still translate. It's
Exactly.
dreadful.
The
bro.
governor is still an regardless.
That's what we were.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about when we were talking about this originally. It was like these shows or like the animes or whatever give you a sense of like a certain feeling. Like Dan gives you that feeling of like first love and like excitement and like that kind of shit. Where like Attack on Titan gives you that dreaded feeling, similar to like The Walking Dead, where it's like it ain't never gonna
No.
get good, bro. It's over.
Like, I don't
bro,
think a nigga
even when
smiled
I-
in that shit.
even when I went to that symphony,
Motherfucker left depressed.
bro, I'm like, God
Nigga
damn.
listen to Man on the Moon
Bro,
too
I'm,
on
look,
repeat.
I'm watching the the background singers looking up at the screen like that. Like I'm like, yeah, shorty, this shit get deep. Like,
Yo, you
like,
took baby girl? You took baby girl? It was just you?
Are you lying?
For real?
That's my artist date.
Oh, it's already day.
So if I had to say some live actions that I would like to see,
Yeah.
Vinny, you gotta go
Spy
next.
Fam would be one.
Spy Family.
Spy Family would be a good ass movie. It would make a
Ooh,
good
movie,
movie.
okay.
Oh, that would be a good
I
TV
like
show.
that.
I
That
watch
It
that as a
would, but
TV
like
show.
even as a movie.
I think the
Lifetime movie?
blimp arc would be fun.
With Lil Mama? My man, go ahead.
And then what was it? It was I think Jujutsu Kaisen. I think they could actually make a pretty dope live
Need a good
action.
budget.
They
though.
gonna need that.
They would need a good budget.
Need
'Cause
in-game
for the
budget.
Once it
curses,
gets to Shibuya arc, yes.
for the curses, like you can't have them curses rolling around looking like
Or
Ni-
even the
Nickelodeon
curse
little characters, bro.
Well,
Mommy,
yeah,
hug me.
Mahito's little things,
Oh,
yeah.
my
But I think Jujutsu
Oh my
Kaisen-
god, live action Toji.
But
Oh, he would be so fun.
Get Tom Hardy.
Honestly,
Don't ruin things.
Before
No,
I
we
say
gotta
the
keep 'em
one,
Japanese.
because I had a epiphany. It's the best idea I've ever thought of in my life. Before I do that one though, the honorable mention one would be I think, or not even like an honorable mention, but like bring it up. Look Back, because that's
my
getting a
God.
live action.
yeah.
And that is one, yeah,
Yeah.
It's, and I already seen the trailer. And dude, I rewatched Look Back the other day. Fuck
Oh.
man, dude, like, oh my god, like, so I was watching it with somebody. It was their first time, and wanted them to really feel it because it's a very feely kind of movie. And like the first half, I'm like getting it, like, and I only watched it once before. I read the manga, watched it, cried, and that was years ago when it first came out, and then just kind of didn't think about it until it got brought back up. And I kind of forgot a little bit, but I was like, I'm excited, let's go. And after the first 30 minutes, I'm like, all right, you know what? We should watch it here. Like, I want you guys to experience this. And then after that, the last half, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I was, dude,
Man.
the last 30 minutes crying. So that live action, bro.
bro.
Oh, man, it's going to ruin me for good.
Matt crying in 3 different mediums is crazy.
Hey, if the story hits, it hits.
The manga made me like, damn, okay, because Tatsuki Fujimoto, if you once you start getting more into Chainsaw Man, and if you ever end up wanting to read any of his one shots, every single story is very different, but is told like exactly the same. Where by the end, by the finale arc, he is really digging something into you that's just like, you're just like, this situation is what the. And so that's how like Look Back is. And when I read the manga, I had that expectation. So I'm reading the manga and I'm like, okay, that's you, Tatsuki Fujimoto. And then I watched the anime, and then when those moments happen, dude, like, I don't know what it is with the production people that take Tatsuki Fujimoto's works, but it's like Studio Ghibli level. Like, they put all their all into making Tatsuki Fujimoto's work the best. Because when it's those emotional moments in Look Back, it's like you hear a crazy piano that sounds like something from Studio Ghibli, like, and then the character animations, they all seem rotoscoped, like throughout the entire movie. And so it'll be like a shot that swings like a 360 around the character who's reacting to this emotion, and they're doing little things because they're stressed the out. Like they're kind of like wiggling their arm or like kind of looking around, like, oh, it like really gets to you. So live action is gonna me up. Anyways, my epiphany. Bocchi the Rock, directed by Edgar Wright.
Yeah.
That'd be the
Oh my
best
God.
fucking
That'd be
thing.
so.
Holy shit.
That would be
Damn.
so good. Holy
With
shit.
him.
That'd be so good.
Gift right there. You see that?
That's no, honestly, that would be amazing.
That would be too
That
fucking
would be
perfect. Because
amazing.
Bocchi the Rock already feels very inspired by Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Like the jokes and the antics and the slapstick. It's very slapstick, but then when it gets to the music, it's serious and it's about the music and it takes you through it. And that's
That's
how
a
Edgar Wright does with
honestly,
all his shit. He
yeah.
loves music. Like Edgar Wright's entire shtick with his movies is the music and the way he uses the music in it.
Benny, what you got? And don't list them off. Just
Yeah,
spit some bitches out.
So since there's things like Ready Player One out, I don't think that was anything before. They just like made that. And it was good. It looks amazing.
I think it is based off a book. I think it's a
Okay.
book. Yeah.
Since doing that, solo leveling's for sure possible.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
doing a lot. It's in production right now.
Is it?
Boo!
American or
Boo!
Korean?
So then, going off that, you guys haven't seen Psycho Pass? I mean, I don't think you guys have.
Psychopath is the one where the nigga jumps in front of the train, right?
That's source code.
No.
I don't.
I thought that was Bring Me to Hell.
No, I mean that's not like the whole premise.
I know, but like, isn't it?
Train to
no,
Busan.
is Psychopaths the one where like people start losing their minds and shit,
no.
or like depressed
No,
or something?
it's kind of like a detective story. Like it's like a cop story. All right, so like, I'm not gonna get into it. Go ahead. Durarara. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. That's also good. It's very. See, if it's gonna be live action, in my opinion, it's got to be grounded as. But then there's shit like Death Note, and it's horrible, and that's the most grounded thing ever. But then there's Alita, Battle Angel, that's not that grounded, but it's still done amazing.
That's another one where it's like,
budget
if you can do
and
this,
director, like
there's so many that you can do.
Ghost in the Shell. A lot of people didn't like it, but I.
But
didn't
didn't
they
they
put
put
Scarlett
Johansson in
it
that?
did good. Why did I like it?
Because of Scarlett Johansson.
It's like 5%. It's a good movie.
Take this mic on.
And even like with that, a lot of people here complained of that it was Scarlett Johansson. But then they went to Japan and they were like, I like that it's not a Japanese actor, and they like that it was her. Because even in the anime, it's not really that looking. The person doesn't look Japanese.
I'm getting it confused with Lucy. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Lucy's a whole different
Lucy's
character, but it was Scarlett.
But it's still
Oh,
Lucy,
okay.
she
I
wasn't
like
Scarlett.
Lucy.
She was Scarlett Johansson wasn't Ghost in the Shell.
Lucy was
Disrail the
good.
conversation.
I liked Lucy.
Lucy was good.
But yeah,
I haven't
so,
seen it in a while, but I liked it when I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is a movie. What else did I do? I think that was really it.
When you brought up Alita, I think that was a great
That's the
example of
best
when you were
version of
talking
it.
about like the Lazy Town feel. That movie like knows how to make it not like it feels like
No,
that's
it
their
doesn't
world.
feel like
That's
that.
the
It
environment
literally
is
is
not a
their
set.
world.
The
It feels
world
like the
that,
world.
but that's what I'm saying. Like in One Piece,
Had a live action Astro.
in One Piece, that like it only doesn't feel Lazy Townish in the anime because it's an anime. If like
No, right.
that they translated it right. I don't know if there's a way that you could make that. You can't make some of this shit feel serious. Like it's not serious. Like he had flowers growing out of his skull. Like, bro, this is not serious. Well, you know, like I mean, in that what's that one game? No, I mean,
Is
I
it a
got
video game?
too many concepts in my head with the mushrooms.
Mario.
Mario?
Last of Us.
Last of Us.
Oh,
With the
Batman.
fucking fungi, dude.
That's serious. So I mean, like, bro, when you
Video game
watch
adaptations
when you
like that.
watch the shit,
Completely different.
when you watch the shit that we do here, like, I know that they can bring a lot of this shit to life in the right way. Like if you were gonna do a Demon Slayer, you would need a good budget to do a
Wow,
Demon Slayer.
we got
Same with
700 million.
Naruto. Like I
Like,
do not
you
want
need
a
it.
Naruto one, but then there's a bunch of fan animations
make
that are
Brokeback Mountain
fucking
is the live
amazing.
amazing.
The fan ones look great.
Shut
Brokeback
Shut
Mountain.
up.
No,
The live
Shut up,
action.
not you.
Brokeback Mountain is the live action Naruto, bro.
what the fuck did you just say?
Brokeback
Exactly.
Mountain is the live action Naruto. Them niggas,
Never seen it.
yeah. Well, Mike,
Going Hall in
Mike,
Ledger.
can get
hold
to
on,
this
hold
stuff?
on, hold on, because I just got one.
Oh, my bad.
He's got one.
Look, I got a few. All right.
That's not one.
Don't worry about it though. But the one that just popped in my head, I didn't write it down, and I wanted to stay fresh.
Okay.
Because this one's for all of us. Because I know none of y'all have seen this. I'm gonna. Nia DaCosta as the director
Okay.
for Afro Samurai.
Oh. Okay. Nia Koska did Bone Temple. She did 28 Days Bone Temple.
She did
And
Candyman.
and
She did the Marvels.
She did the Marvels.
She does. Her fight scenes are very good. So I like
Marvels
the way
was
that she
edited
does fight
horribly.
scenes. But you got to have Samuel L. Jackson on there as a producer because Afro Samurai is legit. Like it's his.
That would
Yeah.
y'all gonna up our viewers. You know they got attention span of goldfish.
Same here.
He's about to like my legs are very sensitive, and he was about to like thump me.
HR.
HR. But yeah, I'm running with that one. I'm running Chloe Zhao for Trigun.
Okay.
Chloe Zhao for Trigun.
Make a
Trigun
desolate
would
area.
be a good one.
Trigun will be fired. 'cause it's-
86. I meant to say that 86. 80. You
You
guys
picking
didn't
Chloe
watch
Zhao?
86. She could do that too.
She
But
does very good with
86 was the one
the
low-key,
slaves.
You could shoot 86.
Okay.
There's some different ways that you could approach that. You could approach it through that lens. You could approach it with more of like a desolate kind of
You
feeling.
can approach it through both lenses.
Yeah, you could approach it with like the way that they shot kind of Iron Man 1. Because like a lot of the scenes, it's technically mech, but it's not big mechs. They're like little robot things. and a lot of the shots look kind of like how Tony looked when he was in the thing. So you could approach it like that, but there's an overall feeling of like desolation.
Yeah.
Y'all know what that word means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
There's an overall feeling of like that desolation and like it's like toned down versions of
saying
like a
y'all
lot
dumb.
of the depression. No, because earlier I said a word, they were like, if you use the big words, we don't understand. Fuck you.
What adjective was that?
Vehemently.
Nah,
Yeah, man, talking about vehicles.
Anyway, but
vehicle manslaughter.
86
Like, what
would
the
be a
fuck?
good one. That was the one I sent you guys where it was like at the end, it was a bunch of like white-haired people that looked like Targaryens, and they were like, can't you colors give us the equal rights we deserved? Which the whole show was about those people oppressing the other group. So it would be a good story.
I would like to see a of age Sailor Moon. Like I want to see some transformation.
Antonio's from him. You just gonna take
No,
Antonio's?
I didn't have it.
I'm a
actually.
goon regardless. I don't give a.
Yeah, you are.
So Sailor Moon does have a live action. They do have a live action version on.
Now. And I want to be able to be. I want to be the caster. I want
But
to be the cast director.
y'all
I
know.
already know. I already know.
Okay.
Sweeney as Sailor Moon.
Yes. Yes.
I was gonna make her the villain.
Yes.
Just-
yes.
No,
Honestly,
we're
Taylor
doing
Swift
all
could
that
do it.
Taylor
She
Swift
knows.
can't.
Get that bitch out of here.
there is a live
Margot
action
Robbie.
version of Sailor Moon. It does the first season, first act of the manga. It's okay. We don't have to get into it. It's okay.
And I would not like to see. Yo, leave that Inuyasha on the chopping block. Leave that shit.
It wasn't
On the
that
chopping
bad,
block,
guys.
bro.
I was about to say, it's already
That shit is just the R. Kelly sex tape, bro. That shit is just sexual assault on film. Leave Inuyasha away. Don't touch that.
Oh, and I was thinking Yu Yu Hakusho. Yes, leave.
Oh my God, they did that. They did.
It wasn't that bad.
Yu Yu Hakusho was great.
I liked it. It
No,
wasn't
it was
bad.
great. Yeah,
They had
I
cool
didn't say
fighting.
anything.
I wanted more actually.
We can end the episode.
You can do it?
Inuyasha, yeah. No, thank you. Mine is a.
Lord
It's
said-
a
Wait, did you finish?
I was gonna say a manga. I was gonna say a manga right quick that nobody is ever gonna read.
Go ahead.
It's called Akametsu.
I thought it was the plutonium dude.
What?
Plutonium dude?
Plutonium.
We'll talk about that.
Anyway, Akametsu.
Is that on SJ?
Huh?
Is that on SJ?
No. Akametsu is very old. I don't want to say very old. Came out like the 90s, I'd say. But directed by David Fincher would be fire. It's just about a dude who's killing people in the Japanese government because they're corrupt.
Yeah.
But he's doing it. He commits kamikaze every time he does it. But there's a scientific portion of it because he comes back every time.
I was about to say.
There's like in the first chapter, he infiltrates like these
That would actually
businessmen.
be a sweet ability.
It's not an ability. I can spoil for you guys off. Nobody's ever gonna read it, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Trust me, nobody's ever gonna read it. I told you to read many of things. None of you guys have ever read anything I've recommended. But anyway,
Read stuff you recommended.
Yeah, same
I
here.
forced you.
I read that White Knight.
And you loved it. Yes. But no. So in the first chapter, he like infiltrates these like Japanese businessmen and they're having an eyes wide shut party with high schoolers that they're forcing to do sexual acts on. And he runs in the room with an axe and just starts
Yikes.
like, it's very graphic. He murders the out of all of them. Then he blows his head off. He's wearing a mask. He wears a mask that blows his head off every time. You come to find out that he's actually killing everyone in the Japanese government because his friend had cancer and the government just told him, oh, well, we ain't helping you in any way, shape, or form. We like our money. So they let him die of cancer. So he finds a little laboratory with a cloning device in the laboratory and he clones himself over and over again. And there's the mask that he wears transfers his consciousness into the next body. So he clones himself a ton of times and has them all go off and learn and master everywhere. So like one of them is a race car driver. One of them is a culinary person. They all learn everything. So he specializes.
Person.
Yeah.
A chef.
Yes. Yes.
Jeremy, right?
So they learn everything.
A culinary person.
He learns everything, but it's fire. He doesn't consider himself a hero, though. He considers himself a villain.
So he's Punisher.
In a sense, he's Punisher, but he does it for very personal reasons. Punisher is doing it to, like, he's trying to clean the streets of any that ever happened.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
he's doing it because they failed his
No,
friend.
he getting
and their-
get backs.
Yeah, he's getting
Yeah,
his
yeah,
get backs.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, but he's fire as f with it. It's very graphic, though.
Yo, also, I'm gonna just
Dead Man Wonderland.
We're on the third floor.
Yo, who gotta pull up with them G cup titties, dog? We gonna have to somebody gotta pull up with them G cup titties, dog.
That was the craziest line ever. Anybody got any questions?
How big are those titties?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
They're a
And then
G.
She answers.
We gotta get them,
Bro,
Sarah J.
I had one real quick. What the fuck was it, Matt? Tell me what it was.
Erased.
It wasn't Erased.
But that would be a good one.
But that did. It was Monster. That
Monster.
You
I
could
wanted
shoot.
to say Monster,
You could
but I
low
was
key
like,
shoot Monster like how they shot. I don't know if y'all ever saw that old show Columbo.
Not 20.
Or
I didn't have that channel.
or what was that? It was a
like
show.
a
I think it
Spanish
was
channel.
called Murder She Wrote or something like that.
Murder, She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote.
Yeah.
You could shoot
Murder,
it
She
with
Wrote.
that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
It would work. I actually I actually made a single cover out of a scene from Monster. That
You didn't show anybody.
He made that.
bro, it
You
was
didn't show
that
a
shit.
single
there
one
was
of
a
us.
scene where like remember in the show when they got picked up by those hitchhikers and I think one of
Tonyo.
the old man was a cop.
Slow down on it, please.
The old man was a cop
Yeah.
and they were like suspected that they knew who they were or some shit like that.
Mm.
The husband and the wife were on the road looking
relax.
different directions
almost done.
while the sun was setting. That was I'm gonna send it in group
Yeah,
chat.
send it in the group chat.
But-
any manga or piece of work by that,
That guy
writer,
would be crazy.
because even 20th
that-
Century Boys
yeah,
would
that
be
that one
a
would be crazy
great
too.
mystery.
He did
Shit.
Monster and 28.
Monster, 20th Century Boy, Pluto, and I think
I need
the
to
other
watch
one's called
Pluto.
Bat Boy. Like all his people who've
Go,
read
bro.
all of them
Rare one.
say he is goated.
Yeah.
He is the
Jesus
greatest
Christ.
manga writer.
Imagine.
to
So I hear
Greece.
with Monster, I hear it's one of the best up crazy things out of all the niche weird of mangas, and then same with 20th Century Boy. I hear
Well,
that's
it's
all.
honestly it's very more just kind of realistic in a sense.
Which one?
Monster,
all of his there's no
Pluto isn't.
it's just a mystery. Like
Yeah.
it's not even a mystery. It's a chase. It's a cat and mouse thing.
Yeah,
Well, two things. Lupin the Third, I feel like would be good, and also
That would be
what
good.
is that one? We was just talking about it. Each episode is different.
Black
Cowboy
Mirror?
Bebop?
No, we're
Oh,
talking anime.
the horror one.
Yeah, the horror
Yeah.
one. Like,
oh,
do it.
Uzumaki or not Uzumaki, but
by the guy that
Yeah,
Ito.
like
Yes.
do
Jonji
each
Ito.
episode different. Like that's shit.
Yo,
would
that
be
balloon
yeah,
one would be
I think
that
they
would
do
be
have a live
crazy
action.
to see as a live action.
that and the ice cream one. Yeah.
You know,
Real
I'm
quick,
surprised
before-
of.
Go ahead. Go down. Let Tonyo
Yeah,
talk.
Antonio needs.
I'm surprised there's not a lot of sports animes turned into live action.
Blue
Friday
Lock.
Night Lights.
Because what would be the point?
I don't know.
Like they already
Sports
make
animes
but
in
they-
general.
But at the
They
same time,
dive
there's
a little-
not
just
many
watch
sport
ESPN.
mangas.
They
and,
dive
like,
a little bit into more of the psychological.
You just want to see Yuri
aspects.
on Ice.
I do. I would love
Wait, that's a sport?
It's not June.
Yuri on Ice live action will be so
Probably
good.
be
It's called Heated Rivalry.
Okay.
Have you ever watched Heated Rivalry though?
No, hold on, Benny was
Stop
about to-
asking us that.
Benny
Why
was
won't
about-
you guys watch the gay?
Because I don't have
watched-
HBO.
I watch. They're not hanging dong in it though, so it's kind of not a good
Weird.
representation.
Real quick,
Wait.
before we end it, do you want to do the Oscar predictions? Because by the time that this comes out, the Oscars.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
So I'm thinking
Topic 3.
I think Sinners is gonna walk away with at least 6 or 7. I think Frankenstein will walk away with 1. I'm thinking y'all relax.
brain rat.
I'm thinking and I thinking Zootopia might win for animated feature. And this you don't even know what's nominated. But like that's it. That's it.
Oh, you don't
That's
think K-pop and Demon Hunters getting nothing?
hold on. You're right. I will say like,
I'd say that would win it.
you know what? You're right.
That's why Benny got
Between
upset.
that and Zootopia, bro, just
Yeah.
Zootopia did numbers, dog.
It
I'm
does.
just saying.
Yeah, it's it.
Nah, K-pop Demon Hunter is going to do it.
Yeah,
I think.
It should win that.
K-pop was like that's a whole new movement. Like that K-pop, Damon Hunters.
It was
I'll
culture
wait,
watching with
it's
my
the
family.
start of now. It's going to be people's personalities.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing.
I've been telling you guys that for 6 months.
We've watched it 6 times.
I haven't watched it.
You've watched it.
Nick, tell Matt to tell you to do the thing.
Matt, tell me to do the thing.
Do the thing, Nick.
See you, Space Cowboys, later.